Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of our NASCAR Heat 5 2023 mod career mode. Here where you are looking at the race results from the Craftsman Truck Series race here at Bristol Motor Speedway to kick off the weekend, where it was Kyle Busch getting his second Truck Series win and is just his second Craftsman Truck Series start of the season. So Kyle Busch is so far 2 for 2 in the Truck Series. Caden Honeycutt comes home in second, followed by Dean Thompson, Ty Majeski, and Tyler Ankrum in the top 5. Lane Riggs, Stuart Friesen, Matt Crafton, Gio Ruggiero, and Grant Emfinger the top 10. And then Mason Maggio, Matt DiBenedetto rounding out the rest of the grid. So those are your race results. Pause if you'd like to see the full thing. Kyle Busch, the winner in the Truck Series at Bristol. So Truck Series standings after 6 races in their regular season. Caden Honeycutt is your new points leader. He has surpassed Stuart Friesen for the first time this season. So new points leader Caden Honeycutt. He and Friesen each have the win. Lane Riggs, Grant Emfinger, Tyler Ankrum are the rest of the top 5 in points, who would be in on points. And Mason Massey holds one of the 3 wildcard positions with his victory at Atlanta. And then Ty Majeski and Chase Purdy hold the other 2 spots on points, with Jake Garcia, Jack Wood, Ben Rhodes, and Andres Perez de Lara on the outside looking in with Tony Bradinger. So there you go. Kyle Busch, of course, not eligible for the Truck Series points, but he's your winner here in Bristol. Honeycutt, the new points leader. And now in the background, of course, we were qualifying for the NASCAR Cup Series Food City 500 at Bristol, where we will be heading for today's main event. Welcome to Bristol Motor Speedway for the NASCAR Cup Series Food City 500. Today's stories of the race: Bubba Wallace, Christopher Bell, and Michael McDowell all have to go to the rear of the field. Bubba Wallace changing his engine. Christopher Bell and Michael McDowell having inspection issues, causing them to go to the rear. So we'll see what that does to them. We are starting on pole position. And our number 99 Worldwide Express Chevrolet kicking off a Trackhouse 1, 2, 3 to start this race as we're underway here at Bristol, baby. We are leading the field. Ross Chastain second, Shane Van Gisbergen in third. All 3 of our Trackhouse cars qualified positions 1, 2, and 3. A great start to the day. And we are holding form for right now as we will lead the opening lap of racing from pole position here at Bristol, looking to drive away to our 5th victory of the season. Now about 8, 9 laps later, here comes the 9 of Chase Elliott. We make a mistake, go a little bit high on the racetrack, and now we have a battle for the race lead. Chase Elliott has gone by our fellow teammates and has now found his way on our inside lane. Elliott going to lead this lap, 20 to go in the opening stage of racing. Elliott and I have had so many battles over the years and seasons we have done this, of course. And most recently, that dramatic finish to the championship last season. But now Elliott takes the lead. Now we have caught Elliott back with 16 to go in the stage in lap traffic. Cole Custer, Jimmy Johnson causing him issues. We'll take the 00 and 84 3 wide. We'll go by Jimmy Johnson and Cole Custer and move back into the race lead here at Bristol. Sideways, almost wrecking off of Allmendinger and Priest in lap traffic with just 5 to go on the stage. We get on the brakes hard to save the car from wrecking, playing it smart. We somehow hold on to a 5-second lead. 2 to go in stage 1. We're now behind AJ Allmendinger. We're going to get the brake loose again, but we save it. The caution will come out, ending stage 1 prematurely, which means we get another stage win. We have won stage 1 from pole position here at Bristol. Chase Elliott is second. SVG is third. What a run for him. Logano and Buescher run out the top 5, followed by Chandler Smith, William Byron, Josh Berry, Ty Gibbs, and our other teammate of Ross Chastain rounding out the top 10. So we get the stage 1 victory over Chase Elliott here in Bristol. Back underway in stage 2, we restarted in 8th place, 3 wide crossover with Chastain and Chandler Smith. And in turn 1 and 2 being ultra aggressive on this restart. We get loose on the exit of 2 there, get into the door of the 18 of Chandler Smith for 5th place. But we will pass the 18 of Smith cleanly. Now setting our sights on 24 of William Byron running in 4th place. And now Chandler Smith forces away 3 wide, big contact sideways. The 18 and I almost completely wrecking. Byron saves it. The 18 gets into us again. We both managed to save it, but near disaster as Chandler Smith got a little aggressive, forcing it 3 wide, shoved me up into William Byron, and all 3 of us almost crashed. And now we are trying to fight William Byron for 4th place. A little bit of contact into 3 and 4. Byron sideways up into the wall. We will go by him into 4th and block Denny Hamlin there as Joey Logano is your new race leader. Few laps later, Buescher is taking the lead. We go by Chase Elliott in lap traffic, racing him and Eric Jones 3 wide, forcing our way by the 43. We don't got time for lap traffic to hold us up here. 14 to go in stage 2. Now Logano goes a little bit high. Buescher got loose. We give a little bump and run to Logano. Into 2nd we go, pinning him behind his former teammate of Austin Cindric. And now we got to get by the lap car of Cole Custer of the 00 before we set our sights on Chris Buescher here with 12 to go in the stage now. Few laps later, we've caught Buescher again, trying to get by behind him, but he's got a little bit of help from his teammate of Justin Haley. Bit of an RFK blockade right now. 11 to go on stage 2. I cannot find a way by either Haley or Buescher. I try to force my way to the outside into the wall. We go hard contact there to the wall. We go being a little bit too aggressive, pushing the issue, trying to get to Chris Buescher. Hamlin trying to seize the opportunity and take second away. He can't quite do it a few laps later. Now 18 on stage 2. We're now on the back of Chris Buescher, and we just give him a big old boot, rattling his cage a little bit there. And a classic Bristol bump and run gets us back in the lead here, looking to sweep the stages here in Bristol without trouble. There's smoke up ahead. That's someone the problem. I tried to slow down, and we slammed into the back of Michael McDowell. That was Bubba Wallace with a mechanical issue right in front of us, nearly ending our race. We got significant damage to the race car, and now we got to try to hold on and just survive these last couple of laps, and we might get a stage win. Who knows at this point? We're bouncing off the wall. Here comes Chris Buescher again. 6 to go in stage 2. We're damaged. We're limping around out there, but we're still fighting like hell to hold on to the stage win, and we're doing a damn good job at it too. Now stuck behind the 34, Todd Gilliland, who will slide. 34 sideways, he saves it. We put him a lap down, retain the lead. 5 to go in stage 2. Now last lap of the stage, we are going by Brad Keselowski. Now we are about to lap the 67 of Corey Heim, running in 19th. Not as strong as he was a season ago, running in the top 5. He works by the inside. We hit the wall, there's 3 or 4. We're going to lift here, let him go back on the lead lap, and we will win stage 2 and sweep the stages here in Bristol Motor Speedway. Chris Buescher comes home second, Denny Hamlin third, Joey Logano fourth, Ryan Blaney rounds out your top 5, followed by Chandler Smith, William Byron, SVG, Chase Elliott, and Chase Briscoe round out your top 10. So we get the stage 2 victory, sweeping the stages once again for I believe the second or third time this season. So that's another so far great day for us going here, winning stage 1 and stage 2 here in Bristol. On to the final stage we go. So we will restart from 11th here in the final stage behind Alex Bowman and Kyle Larson. We instantly take 3 wide, ensuingly passing their teammate Chase Elliott. All 300 cars that go by him into 8th. Now working on our teammate Ross Chastain for 7th on the restart. Already 60 to go, 3 wide with Chastain and Joey Logano. We go up the racetrack. Byron comes down trying to get to the outside of William Byron, and we just tagged the wall, being a little bit too greedy there, trying to make that move. And now Logano is into us, 60 to go to 22, completely shoving us up the racetrack out of the groove, opening the door for Chase Elliott. So I'm a little bit frustrated at Joey Logano, but we're just going to stay calm, cool, and collected under the helmet, not let our tempers get the best of us again. So 59 to go. We'll go 3 wide here, getting a little aggressive, forcing right by Hamlin, but now once again, Logano up and into us because Chase Elliott forced the issue 3 wide. So Elliott is now the one a little frustrated with being a little over-aggressive there, costing both Joey Logano and I as we continue this incredible battle for 6th place here early in the final stage of racing. Right now, Chris Buescher is leading this race, trying to get his 2nd career Bristol victory. Of course, the other one being back in 2022, his first win with RFK Racing. Now we get a nice run next to the 4 on Joey Logano, still scrapping out for 6th with 57 laps to go. He gets sideways. We'll finally clear Logano. Into 6th we go. Now we set our sights on Ryan Blaney to drive our way back into the top 5. Underneath the 12 we go. Great run through the corner. A little bit of contact on exit side by side at the line. 56 to go. Blaney slides, so we will clear him, make that pass. Into the top 5 we go. Set our sights on Chandler Smith, who's in 4th here with 54 laps remaining in this race. Underneath the 18 we go. A little loose there. Sideways we both are. In the 3 and 4, Chandler completely slides. I stay off of him, and we make the pass. Into 4th we go now, slowly but surely making our way back up the top 5, getting closer to a podium. Here now, a big wiggle. Big issue there. 47 to go. We get completely sideways. Exit of 4. Lose 4th to Denny Hamlin. Just about lose 5th to Shane Van Gisbergen. But we'll work the inside to get back around our teammate of SVG, who's had a stellar performance today. We'll get back around him for 5th, and now set our sights back on Denny Hamlin after near disaster right there. Now lap 80, Ryan Blaney blows a tire out of turn 2. There goes the 12 of Blaney. He was running so well in the top 5. Now he gets hit by Corey Heim. Back down the track. There goes Allmendinger and Gilliland go crashing as well. Blaney completely destroyed. And now that he's right here, everyone's all stacked up here, so I got to swing it down low. And we pile into it here at the end. Caution is out. So we decided to be the only lead lap car to come down pit road. We restart back in 19th. So we took 4 tires and fuel, because I believe if this thing goes green, we'll have enough fuel to make it to the end, and nobody else will. So now we're already up to 15th into the bumper. Josh Berry a little bit over aggressive here, but we know the situation. We got to keep moving here, get our way to the front of this pack. So by Berry for 14th, give Ty Gibbs a little shot there. You know, a little congratulatory shot from the win a week ago. Now he slides at the racetrack. I take full advantage. 3 wide, boot, scoot, and boogie by Ty Gibbs, who just slammed Sam Mayer into the wall. Into 12th we go. Now back by our teammate Ross Chastain. Into 11th we go. Now chasing down Carson Hocevar and Chase Briscoe, who are both having really good runs today in 9th and 10th respectively. We'll get around Briscoe and Hocevar. Now Chandler Smith once again running the 8th position, one of his best runs of the season. We'll go by Chandler on the inside lane. Now work by Joey Logano for 7th. We'll make that pass. Now 3 wide. Just moving Tyler Reddick up the track enough to take him and Chris Buescher 3 wide, making that pass. And now we work on Denny Hamlin for 4th place. So we'll go by Denny. Now we work by SVG, who continues to have one of his best runs of his Cup Series career so far. Had an oval track here in Bristol. Now we go underneath William Byron, 3 wide. Go by William Byron. Clear Shane Van Gisbergen. Into 2nd we go, and a few laps later now we've caught Chase Elliott. Little bump right there. Move to the inside of Chase Elliott. Aggressive dive bomb contact, bouncing Elliott off the wall. We will take the lead with 35 laps to go in Bristol from Chase Elliott. Now 30 to go. We are catching Daniel Suarez and AJ Allmendinger, a couple of lap cars. We're going 3 wide, middle sideways. Suarez saves it. We go through, I give Zanes with a shot. I'm stuck in the middle. AJ completely wipes himself out. Around goes the dinger. A massive wreck behind us for AJ Allmendinger. He goes up the track. He gets hit by Jimmy Johnson there. Chase Elliott got a piece of down the track into, I think that's Van Gisbergen who hits him. And no caution. We stay green. Big damage AJ now. A few laps later, everyone else has pitted except myself. So we have Sam Mayer multiple laps down there in 10th. We're working by Corey Heim. So there's just 8 to go in this race. I'm trying to make my fuel and tires go the distance here. I mean, it's going to be close, but we are 2 laps ahead of the field. We're going to Chase Briscoe. Engine issue. Smoke coming out the back of Briscoe's race car. Caution with 8 to go. Caution out on the racetrack. Since we were the only car on the lead lap, we were able to pit. 4 tires, fuel repairs, all the good stuff. Restart in the lead. Still a lap ahead of everybody with 4 to go here in Bristol, all but ensuring our 5th victory of the season in dominating fashion here in Bristol, thanks to a little bit of strategy help. 3 to go. We are on our way to victory here in Bristol. Now just 2 laps remain. We have a comfortable lead. Chandler Smith and Carson Hocevar are a lap down, doing battle for 2nd at the back end of the field. Chris Buescher is in 4th, and Joey Logano currently runs at your top 5 as he comes to take the white flag, this time by final lap. Presented by Credit One Bank here in Bristol, as we are about to claim another victory at the last great Coliseum here in NASCAR Heat 5, as it has been a great race today. Started on pole, won both stages, led the most laps, and now it'll end with our 5th victory of the season. We get the job done winning in Bristol, conquering the last great Coliseum. We have won our 5th race of the season. We are on an absolute heater right now, and now we're going to burn it down on the front straightaway to celebrate a massive win here at Bristol. Always a fun track to race at, and today we had one of the fastest race cars, and as always, our race IQ was a little bit higher than the other drivers negotiating lap traffic, which allowed us to make those passes to get back out front into the race lead and secure our 5th win through the first 9 races of the season. So we are on pace right now to break my record for most wins in a single season, and of course since we started this, which was 14 a few seasons ago. As we continue to burn it out on the front straightaway here in Bristol, I believe we won the Bristol Night Race last year. This is 2 consecutive Bristol race victories, and we get to celebrate here as what a performance. We got on pole. Trackhouse had a great day as a whole, and now we get to celebrate in victory lane with the crew as a 5-time winner in season number 4 here at Bristol. Now, if you look at your final race results here from the Bristol Motor Speedway, we, of course, get the victory in dominating fashion. But how about Carson Hocevar? Season's best 2nd place finish. Great run for him and Chandler Smith, who both needed it. Chandler Smith comes home in 3rd. Chase Elliott, who arguably had the fastest car, comes home 4th. Joey Logano runs at your top 5. Chris Buescher, Denny Hamlin, Chase Briscoe, fast all day long, come home in the top 10. How about Sam Mayer? Season's best 9th place finish. Great run for the 2nd-year driver. And then Tyler Reddick rounds out the top 10. Season's best good there. Ryan Preece, 12th place finish, one of his best runs in that Rick Ware car. SVG ran so well all day. The strategy just didn't work out for him, so he unfortunately ends up in 18th. Then at the back of the grid, Ryan Blaney DNFing with that tire failure. Zane Smith, Austin Cindric, Allmendinger joining him there at the back. So we got our 5th win of the campaign here at Bristol. And now here are your updated standings after a quarter of the season has been completed. 9 races down, 27 more to go. We have a 143-point lead over Chase Elliott, so we are in cruise control to win this regular season championship. Elliott, Larson, Hamlin, William Byron, Christopher Bell all looking good to make the top 10 on points. Ty Gibbs with his big win at Darlington, still looking good, 21 above the cut line. Chris Buescher, Bubba Wallace, Alex Bowman, now all three of them above the cut line, but only by slim margins. And then SVG and Brad Keselowski currently hold the 2 wildcard spots with Joey Logano, Ross Chastain, and AJ Allmendinger on the outside looking in. So another big win for us. We continue to dominate, and as we end this episode, as always, I'm going to give a special shout out to my channel members. So thank you very much to Brendan Breen and Jeremy Isley. I really appreciate your support. It really helps me, and I appreciate it. It helps this channel continue to grow and do great things on our road to 1,000 subscribers. If you're ever closer at 895, trying to break over the 900 mark and get to that 1,000 mark, I'd really appreciate it. So those of you that are not subscribed, please do subscribe. It's completely free. It only takes 2 seconds, and it really helps me out. So until the next episode, I hope you all have a good one.